did mention Corbyn and Labour. Like I said, every now and again you get that individual who stands out from the rest and says, you know what, I don't want to be a sheep. I want to go with my own good conscience and vote, or at least act and take action and try and encourage others to take action in what I deem to be the right direction. And then what do you get? People that are supposedly in his own group, in his own team, who are happy to try and stab him in the back and essentially stab their own constituents in the back, because it was their constituents who largely voted Corbyn into the position of leader of the Labour Party. So personally, I understand Corbyn's perspective in terms of saying, if you guys want to try and create turmoil and destabilize our group, our team, I'm not going to let you do it. However, if the will of the people is for me to step down, I will happily do so. I think he's within his rights to have that perspective and to push that forward. Whatever you care about what I think about it. Moving nicely on from the Labour Party and its current shambolic state to someone who basically helped facilitate an extremely, shambolic is not even, I'm not sure there is a word to really truly describe the fallout of the Iraq invasion, the Afghanistan invasion, which did take place before the Iraq invasion, but Iraq was such a catalyst, and practically everyone in the entire world, definitely everyone in the Western world, without a shadow of a doubt, so many people, due to the bombings in Belgium and Paris and the attacks that happened there. Those are just two major significant ones. There's been plenty of people in a fear-like state because of all the fallout of the decision of going into Iraq. In fact, with hindsight, I think we can easily say that was an absolute turning point into creating the instability that the entire world is facing. That was definitely one of, we're facing quite a lot of things like climate change, etc. But in terms of destabilizing of many people from their homes directly, we can say that the Iraq invasion was an absolute catalyst for that, a major catalyst in that. And so, Mr. Chilcot has now announced what we already knew. Number one, we were lied to. Number two, we were taken into war under false pretenses. Number three, our leaders do not have our best interests at heart. I'm sure I could keep listing and listing, but we all already know. We all already knew. There's no surprise. In fact, the award for the least surprised person on earth goes to me, because I already bloody knew. So, let me get this straight. There's no mention of oil. There's no mention of Iraq changing from the dollar to, I can't remember what other currency it was, but that happened. No mention of that. No mention of the fact that Tony Blair might have been a religious zealot himself, who was being led by an even more religious zealot in the guise of George W. Bush. No mention of that. No mention of the fact that Blair became the highest paid ex-Prime Minister after his premiership, when he was paid £3 million a year to be Middle East Peace Envoy. Now there's an ironic title if ever someone held one.